Hello everyone, my name is Void, and I am back, and so sorry for my absence, which I will explain fully in a vlog that I'll probably make tomorrow or today, depending on when I get this done. Long story short, my computer was busted, and I will explain whatever vlog. Okay, so this is called The Beginner's Guide. I know it's by the people that made the Stanley Parable, but I don't know more about it. So let's explore together. Please make sure, yeah it is. I never play games on my DS with the volume on. I don't know. I feel weird doing it. If I have headphones, I will.
Hi there.
Other than
Thank
that.
you very much for playing The Beginner's Guide. My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote The Stanley Parable. And while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011. We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way. And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment. But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever. And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveyWreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
This is such a guilt trip, like, dude. Leave your friend alone, okay? Maybe he's going through some shit. Heaven knows the years from fucking, 2008 to 2011 were not fun. You know what? 2007 to 2017 have been awful too.
Warning. Whisper machine active. Shift to structure.
What the fuck?
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
Who the fuck named this shit Whisper? Also,
You can click to fire the gun.
Thank you. Which means shit about to come out and kill me.
Security call
That's fine. I'm
Hostile
so
alien life form.
ready for death. My headphones are falling off, sorry.
it kinda looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then clearly there are no enemies anywhere. You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets. But ultimately we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Enemy force neutralized. Begin shield evacuation.
There we go.
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from this room.
Alright, a white void. That's the name of my design, quite frankly. Why are there just fucking holes, my dude? Like... And now it's frozen. Did my game just completely crap out? I've been having so much trouble with this goddamn... Yep. My computer just restarted itself. So apparently I did not fully fix it. I'm sorry, I'll try and put like a picture or something here so you can just hear it. But apparently I still have more work to do with my computer. I am so sorry. Thank you all for not unsubscribing, and I'm so goddamn sorry, but I'll see you guys next time. So hopefully I'll have the video fixed. I'm planning on playing Shovel Knight at some point, so I will see you guys next time. Stay safe. Bye.